So Simple tutorial. Good morning students, welcome to SST So Simple tutorial. In the previous class we had learned how information was written before the advent of print in India. We had also read the role of missionaries in the growth of press in India. Today we will cover the next unit, religious reforms and public debates. 19th century in India students was a period when various social beliefs and values were under pressure. These began to be questioned now. This upheaval was common to all communities belonging to different faiths, be it Hindus or Muslims. Print culture made a significant contribution in this process. People began to give different interpretations to the religious beliefs. Some people criticized existing practices and campaigned for reforms. Others countered the arguments of reformers. Students, this was the only period of intense controversies between religious reformers and the Hindu orthodoxy over questions of sati, idolatry, and monotheism. Idolatry means the worship of idols, that means Murti Puja. Monotheism means the belief that there is only one God. Ram Mohan Roy was a social reformer. You have already read him in class 8. Ram Mohan Roy published the Samvad Kaumudi in 1821 to support his ideas. To counter him, the Hindu orthodoxy published Samachar Chandrika. The Muslim dynasties had collapsed by the end of 19th century. The ulama were scared of the impact of the colonial culture on Muslims. Ulama or ulema are the scholars of Islam and the Sharia. They were afraid that Muslim would change Muslim personal law and encourage conversion from Islam to Christianity. So what did they do to counter this? They used cheap lithographic presses to print Persian and Urdu translations of the Holy Scriptures. They printed religious newspapers and tracts. The Deoband Seminary was founded to safeguard the interests of the Muslims. Then they published thousands of fatwas by which they directed the Muslims how to conduct themselves in their everyday life. In the 19th century, many Muslim sects appeared for the cause of Muslim religion. Urdu print also helped them to fight against English influence in public. Let us now see what print did to encourage reading of religious texts among Hindus. The first printed edition of Ramcharitmanas written by Tulsidas came out from Calcutta in 1810. From the 1880s, the Naval Kishore Press at Lucknow and Sri Venkateshwar Press in Bombay published a number of religious books in vernacular. Printed and portable forms of such books helped the religious people to read them anywhere, anytime. They could also be read out to a large group of illiterate people, whether men or women. Discussions, debates, and controversies within and among different religious sects also started. Let me stop here, students. Time for probable questions now. What did the spread of print culture in 19th century mean to reformers? Now read your textbook properly and prepare answer to these questions. In the next class, we will read new forms of publications. Till then, keep reading and have a nice time. Thank you.